Good morning, new machine inbound, T-minus 10 minutes. What's it gonna be? But first stop, geese. Again, more geese. Flipping geese. I hate geese. Need to really get a banger out in this field, don't we? Little rats. Yeah, there we go, that's them. I thought I was gonna have to get out and walk. Now we can get excited about something shiny arriving. It's not full shiny, it's not brand spanker. New to us though, brand new to us. Just keeping an eye out on a lorry appearing down that hill or next to that house. The lorry driver, some of you might actually know. He is a Scotsman and he also has a YouTube channel, Sean Thompson. It's quite funny, I actually gave him a message on Instagram because I was needing a load shifted. And he doesn't really use Instagram, so he didn't see it. And then I put an advert up on the Backload site on Facebook, and he replied to it with a quote straight away. So he's just run the machine up the road today. All right, I was not expecting it to be coming up that road. Smashing. Just go right down there. Good man. There we go. That's the machine, not that one. That one. Trundle this off and then job done. We're actually going to be changing the carriage on it. There's a couple of things to do. We might swap the tyres on this for the other machine because this machine is going to stay here on mostly concrete and the other machine does the dung, so these tyres will suit dung better than the more kind of industrial tyres we've got in the other machine. Hi, the pressure's on, aye.
Hi, Miguel! Hey! Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy?
There's one bucket and a set of forks come off the trailer as well. Downside, it is AdBlue. Hey ho, and I bet there's more safety features in here. Dad and I were just admiring his number plate. I won't tell them how much you forked out for it. £500. £500, great deal. So this is the man, Sean Thompson. Where can they find you?
Oh, YouTube and TikTok, Sean Thompson _.
There he is. Follow him across the country. Where you can see most things, but a lot of things he's not allowed to film because some people don't like filming in their yard. But I love
exactly it. Well, I'd hope so, doing YouTube yourself.
Right, good man.
It's good meeting you. Thank you very much.
Right, Kev is going to give that a once over. Check oils. It was serviced at 127 hours. It now has 174 hours on it. So it's not done many hours. It's an ex-demo machine that went on a hire lease deal to a pig farm, I think, who didn't make the payments, so it got recalled, and then I found it. It's got warranty until June 2027. It's done 170 hours. It is a 53860, so our other one is a 53660, so it's basically the same model as that, just with another 200 kilos of lifting power. 140 litres a minute, oil pump. Is it 140 or 150 brake horse, which is the bigger engine that comes in them. It's an Agri Extra. It's got AdBlue, unfortunately, but to be honest, we've not had too many AdBlue problems with our other machines that are AdBlue. See how we get on with it, but if all is well and it works as it should, then quite happy with the deal we got in the end versus new price. I think we're effectively ending up saving 20 to 25,000 on new price, and it's cost us 174 hours and 1 year of warranty, and it's 2023 rather than like a 2025 plate. We'll see how we get on with it. Touch wood, it's a good machine for us over the years. The old machine, it's not traded in yet. We will sell it. We're changing all our carriages to pin and cone actually, so we need to do that, and in the meantime having an extra forklift kicking about will be quite handy. So we'll sell it once we've changed everything over. Our old machine's a 2005, our other machine is a 2015, And this machine is a 2023, but we've bought it in 2025, so. Come on in, hens. 1, 2. We're just changing over Solway bags, so this one is full. We almost got it fully closed. We'll put that back together, put a new sleeve in it. That wrap can go in it. That's done all this season so far. It's amazing how much plastic you can get in if you compact it right into layers. The net wrap was needing emptied as well. This forklift is officially the stock forklift. Don't hit the gates, don't hit the sheets. Right, these are needing bedded, clearly. It's not plunging in that, it's not sticking to them and making them all manky, but fresh bedding, they do better. They like to lie down when it's nice and dry. Tell you what, the dung's fair getting up in here. There'll be 3 foot of dung anyway. That's not a huge height to jump for some of these beasts, is it? Could do with some better gates on here, hung higher. Saying that, these gates can go higher. Just we'll never get them out of the dung there. Only to muck it out, then we can hang the gates or rung higher and just make sure there's not a big enough gap at the bottom. Or too big a gap. Fan-dabby dozy, that's a nice looking animal, isn't it? That'll be off of Mike. That's a Mike. You'll be a Mike. You'll be a Mike. Euro, Euro, bought in, Euro. Euro's a good bull in that he works well. Gets cows in calf, which is great. But as for shape and whatnot, he's not the fanciest bull, that's for sure. He's quite a narrow back end and it definitely shows. You can see it when the calves are coming through. There's some of them pick up a bit of shape from their mothers, I guess. But yeah, you can definitely see kind of a flat back end on a lot of our Anguses. 2 more bales to roll out and then we are done along here, and 1 more bale in the ring feeder. It is blowing a gale today. Oh, putting out bales in the wind is miserable. That'll be everything bedded, fedded. Actually at a wedding tomorrow, so it's Dad's, so get everything fed and bedded to the moon, and then I just need to check stuff in the morning and then we can disappear. Although I'll need to keep an eye on the cows. Oh well, some of that's in the feeder. Currently emptying this skip because Davey had it for the borehole. He had it at a borehole before this and then brought the skip here, and the skip guys were not happy with what was in it sloshing about. So we're just emptying it out and we'll dump it somewhere so that he doesn't get any more bother from the skip guys. Kev's just bringing the forklift round and we'll just empty it into the forklift bucket. Bit rough and ready at the moment, but it won't matter because this is all still to be dug out. That pipe's to go down the well as well for the pump, and to get access under that wall to get 3-phase and plumb the water into it. Spotless! We've had a little bit of spillage. Okay, need to cut out some more brackets for the Simba. almost fully welded up. We just got the bottom seam to do, so we'll take it all off again, do the bottom seam. Welding came out not too bad in places, and then still got a bit to do in there. A bit rougher in other places. It's a bit undercut there. Don't know if I was going a bit too hot, so I filled it in with that bit, but I might want to fill in that undercut as well. Those seams are beautiful. Kev's just chopping off the mounts that were holding that bar on. There's one more there to do, and then the bolts, and then it's off. Hack the end off it. I've just given the whole thing a wire wheel. Just need to give it a wipe now because there's dust all over it. We'll get some acetone or some white spirit. Oh, and there's still 2 caps to put on the end so it doesn't bung up with soil. We're ready to paint. While that first coat dries, we're going to go and have a look around this forklift. This is effectively what we're doing. That goes, this stays, but that's going to stick around for a few months yet till we get everything sorted. And what I was saying earlier about tyres, so this is an Agri style tyre, same as that forklift. Our other forklift, which is a 536/60, so very, very similar. It's a kind of a bit of a hybrid tyre, but suited a lot more to concrete, a lot more wearing, and it's worse on soil. But the forklift that is based at this yard is hardly ever doing any work in field. And if it is, it's at summertime when it's shifting bales, when the ground conditions are really good, so you don't need the grip. Either we take the tyres off this and put it on the other machine, the other machine's coming to this, or just take the rims off because they'll be the same size, I'm pretty sure. And the other ones are in good nick. There's no flaking paint on them at all. They're still bright yellow, so they won't look ridiculous. I'll go round it a bit more another day. It's not happening today, but how many hours till this part of the mudguard disappears? Every single JCB telehandler on the planet loses that corner. I'll show you. Here's a good example. Look, the corner's missing. And it's only off that side. Whenever you see a JCB, have a look at its right hand side corner mud flap on the rear. It's missing a bit. Kev's just lousing off that trailer we were using to get rid of the sand that was in the skip earlier, and then he's ready to go home. I've got one more coat of paint to do, and then I've got something on at 5 o'clock. Since Kev and I have been in the workshop all afternoon, Dad's gone to just keep an eye on the cows, gone to check them.